Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is your brother Karim, and I'm going to try to give you an update on the garden. Today is May, getting ready to be June, and we're getting started here for the spring. So here we go. We always start off here at the compost pit. Our compost pit, of course, we gather a bunch of small oak leaves all during the fall, and then all of the plants that are finished growing, we take the scraps, pull them up, and we get all the leaves and we put them down in this pit. And then we take the house scraps and we put them in this bucket. And when they break down, we take them and we put them into the leaves. And sometimes we might mix in a little bit of this. These are worms here. Akiba's got a worm pit here, vermiculture, she called it. And then we mix that up and we'll get the leaf grind out and we'll grind those up, and then all of that will go into the gardens to amend the beds. Of course, there's always flowers going around. Lilies are coming up. They'll probably be popping in June. A lot of banana trees are coming up right now. We kind of trimmed them down for the winter and they pop right back up this spring. So they're coming around. Pretty good. Got some young lime trees coming up. Of course, a lot of stuff kept growing all winter, like the herbs. A lot of thyme, several kinds of thyme, and a lot of oregano, and ginkgo, and stevia, and looks like apricot tree. Got a lot of young apricots coming up, a lot of mint. Oh, we love mint around here, so we do a lot of that. And of course, we have some. We got about 5 kinds of mints, and this is looks like this is chocolate mint. It's orange mint, apple mint, peppermint, and lemon balm mint. Of course, in the beds right now, we got parsley and cilantro. There's a eucalyptus tree back there. Got a lot of chard growing in this bed here. And of course some wild garlics up in there. Some bell peppers. We got some more parsley in the back, different type. That's a flat Italian parsley there. That's curly parsley over there. There's some horseradish growing back there. It comes back every year. I've been growing it for about 5 years here. There's okra, squash. Looks like we've got some red mustards, some cabbage, got some dill, some more chard, celery, sage, tomatoes. You say tomato, I say tomato, but there they are. And a couple of really interesting things happened this year. Of course, there's kale. There's those are red potatoes, which I'll just call myself just throwing them away, putting them in the ground, and they just grew. So there they are. There's some corn back there, a lot of corn, and of course lemongrass, just coming back from last year. Something new here has occurred. We cut down these banana trees last fall, winter, and lo and behold, early this spring, they started coming back. And these were the same trees that was like 40 feet. Those trees were all the way up there last year. And now we cut them, and the spring already they're coming back. And look what they're doing. Would you believe that? Right now, this is May, and look at this. 2 banana trees giving bananas already in May. So we're going to watch them. I'll keep you posted with them for the rest of the summer. But I figure by July, August, Man, we'll have a couple racks of bananas possibly. That'd be a blessing. So moving further on, got some goji berries there. We moved some more bananas around the side here. And here's gardenia and some eggplants growing there. Some more celery growing there. Asian long beans popping up there next to the asparagus. And yeah, we always learning how to grow stuff. Got some carrots coming up here. I had put down some beets, but they didn't. Yeah, a few of them showed, but mostly carrots came. More banana trees. You put one or two banana trees, and they just kick off more banana trees. So there's some wild garlic coming up there, and there's some rosemary, lemongrass coming. Got a couple trays coming.
Happy belated Memorial Day.
And there's some lemongrass, a whole row of lemongrass getting ready to come. Got some apple trees here. Looks like some Jonathan apples there. And down there is Fuji apples. Um, oh man, she's got plants here. This is an avocado tree here. She's been growing in a pot for about 5 years. That's another lemon tree. That's about 3 years old right here. This one there. Then there's a Meyer lemon. That's that really unique Meyer lemon right there. And I see she's giving already. She's got some lemons on them. Got about 16 of them last year. Nice big fat ones. They were really good. And of course, it's real bushy over here because Akiba grows a lot of flowers and stuff too. And there's citronella. We put it up here next to the chairs to keep the mosquitoes down. And that's some, what is that? Looks like the tomatoes coming out of the bottom, but looks like she's done cut back some of the plants. There's some pepper plants there. It looks like moringa plant there. She's cut back here, but it's coming back. See, that's moringa, and they're about, in that pot, they've been there about 4 years at least. It's a little pile of, a little plot of mints, peppermint and spearmint, which we got blocked in by the cement. So, because mint got a tendency to run wild, and it'll jump out and just take over, like this oregano has done here. And oregano that took over. Great big old rosemary bush here. Look at the peaches. Can you see them? Let me see if we can make them bigger. Yep, see them? Peaches. A lot of peaches are on this tree here already. And so they'll be coming. These peaches, we got two white peach trees, and they'll be coming probably about June. Those peaches will be ripe about June. We've already put up quite a bit of peaches and canned them for jellies and jams and chutneys from last year's peaches. And there's some aloes. There's aloes. We brought them out because the spring broke. But that one we left out all winter, and it looks like she caught. We covered her up with banana leaves, and she survived the winter. Beautiful, beautiful. Always experimenting. We're always experimenting around here. Here's these brown turkey figs. Got a tree here, another tree over there, big tree there, another tree there. And down here we got sunflowers and butternut squash going down the side of the house. Of course, the rain barrels. We got rain barrels in the front and in the back. And let me see, go up onto the peach tree here. And we'll see what we got back here. Looks like we got a lot of peaches are really growing. Peaches are coming. They coming. Look at that. Peaches are coming. Oh, look at that. Oh, I just saw those today. They're flowering. Look at that. You know what that is? That's cactus fruit. That's what that is, see? For those who you don't know, then what'll happen is, see the fruit underneath it? Well, when that flower finishes, it's going to turn these fruit into little red prickly pears, prickly pear fruits. See the flowers coming up on them now? Yeah. prickly pear fruit. Of course, a lot of roses and irises and stuff. And over here, what do we have here? You know what these are. Look at that, look at that. Yes, indeed. That's bluebirds. That's a blueberry bush. Look at all them bluebirds. They ain't blue yet, but they're coming. In another month, they'll all be blue, and we'll be fighting the birds for them. But there they are. There's the bluebirds. And look what they got here. Red clover. And we picked this red clover about 5 times already this year. Just fast as you pick it, it grows back. And of course, we dry it, and then it turns into red clover tea. So that's how we work that. And got African marigolds growing up in the front, dandelions, all these herbs that you can make teas and use for healthy reasons. Little bird bath there. Of course, got our bell. The wind blows, it'll say something to you. And here we are back around the front. Oh man, what? So that's a little run around the house, and that'll give you some kind of idea of what we're trying to do. We're just learning how to grow stuff, and how to use the stuff that you grow, because times are getting so rough now until it may be very important for us to be able to grow our own food. So, we'll keep telling you about it, telling you about our experiences, and hopefully we can learn from each other. So, this is your brother Karim signing off. Peace and blessings.